It's XCOM2. Hello, welcome back. Today we are taking on a chosen stronghold. We are in a bit of a position, just to give some context behind why we're taking this mission right now. So we're in a bit of a position where the assassin Gerher Naylor is planning an assault on the Avenger. And I'd prefer not to deal with this, if I'm entirely honest with you. Interesting that she's listing a 0 for soldiers captured / interrogated when we did see Troll Pants get captured, but that's by the by. Point is, yes, the current action is that Avenger Assault is on the cards. The Warlock, meanwhile, is doing yet another round of retribution because our income, just whatever. Like, talk to me about our income. I don't want to deal with the Avenger Assault. The trick here, basically, is we're going to go for the Assassin before she can come for us. And I think we can do this. We've got a viable team. And we should have the equipment and everything else that it's going to need to break into this stronghold and put the hurt on the assassin. So, this pop-up here is basically saying if we don't do this now that we've accepted this mission, then we don't get another chance at this, basically. So we've got to succeed this mission. To that end, it's going to be in our best interests to make sure that we bring the noise, such as it were. And if you've been following along for as long as this has been going on, you can take a look at who we've got available right now, and you could probably build the squad before I do. I think it's going to be Rymir, Assault Infantry, Shandon Marine, Nacho Templar, Tactical Field Medic, Gwen Phalanx, and then probably Lunko in the Combat Engineer role. There is an argument to be made for bringing a Marksman, and there is an argument to be made for bringing Goonstone. So the sort of pros and cons of that 6th slot going to Lunko, Goonstone, or in this case Clav. Lunko will bring the Flamethrower and an additional suppression, which I kind of love the suppression. The Flamethrower is that kind of necessary, in my opinion, area damage as well. Goonstone would enable us to field ammo of whatever type we chose on everybody, and as well as that, Goonstone very rarely misses shots. And then the other option would be Clav as a Marksman. I'm less enthusiastic about a Marksman just because I'm not sure what our sight lines and things like that are going to look like, and I kind of want to play a... Given the fact that, the Assassin excuse me, is a close range kind of target anyway, I kind of want to... If she's going to come in for us, then we want to be able to take her on. The final concern is actually Nacho here, who is scared of the Chosen. But that, I think, is just a dice roll I'm willing to put up with, because at most it will mean Nacho's out for a turn or two. Wow, my throat's really going. Must be the nerves, huh? So yeah, here comes the A team, I suppose you could call it. And yeah, that choice between Lunko, Clav, and Goonstone, it's I mean, of course, we could also bring Athos, but I'm kind of looking at between Athos and Lunko. Lunko's got the advantage in the aim, whereas Athos has got advantage in movement. But I think it's probably Lunko that takes the slot here. I think. Gonna pause on that final slot just until we've geared these guys up and hit the ground running. One thing I immediately want to build as well is a new arc thrower, the advanced arc thrower. It's cheap. It's 18 supplies, 5 alloys. And for too long have we been reliant on the basic arc thrower, so we'll get that upgrade there on tactical. Beyond that, we still fortunately have one alloy shield. We are down a Shadow Keeper as a result of losing Sinatra on the mission we did last time, which means Gwen is going to be fielding a rail pistol rather than the Shadow Keeper. I think it'll be fine, honestly. And then we've got magnetic rifles on Shandin and tactical. Beyond that, Shandin with that ammo slot, got a few options here. I think we'll roll with the AP rounds on Shandin. Blue screen rounds will go to whomsoever I decide ends up in that 6th slot. Tactical is going to need the medkit. We did pick up Talon rounds, which I am inclined to put on Rymir here, even though she's a bit more melee focused. If anyone's going to make the most of the Talon rounds, it's probably Rymir, given the fact that, you know, extra damage on critical hits, things like that. Just kind of makes sense with the shotgun and the flanking capabilities that an assault infantry has. Gwen will probably run a... Honestly, the dragon rounds are quite tempting here. I'm actually thinking something along the lines of a flashbang instead. And in fact, now that I say it out loud, we probably roll the frost bomb on Gwen. And instead of a grenade on Nacho, maybe we run a flashbang or something here. I'm not quite decided on that yet. Nacho has got the upgraded gauntlets, the Templars gauntlets, and as well as that, we're going to give Nacho Null Lance and, where was it, Psionic Conduit, which makes Null Lance free to use. We also need Predator Armor on tactical. So really the question now is what's missing? And, well, first of all, what's missing is these guys all need their various vests and things like that. But we'll cover that in a moment. And I'm genuinely of the belief that it's going to need to be a combat engineer looking at this spread. So, Lunko steps in to fulfill that role. And Predator Armor up just there. So we're looking, I'm just wondering actually, in terms of that rail pistol, is there potentially something better we could get here for Gwen to be using? Or is the rail pistol the way to go? As well, we could look at maybe a Hunter's Axe instead of the Arc Blade. And now I'm getting really far ahead of myself. No, you know what? This is how we do this. The rail pistol does carry with it 4 to 6 damage, so yeah, it's on par with the Shadow Keeper there. Lunko then, we'll run the blue screen rounds, and in actual fact I think what we'll do is we'll give Lunko the experimental magazine as well. So we are able to run that flashbang there, and then probably stasis vest. Gwen is going to get the plated vest for the extra point of armor. We're actually down plated vest as a result of losing Sinatra. Yeah, that is a big loss. Like, not just the person, obviously, but also all the items they were carrying. In actual fact, if I just dip out of here right quick and we pop to the Proving Ground, we've got enough Illyrium cores. I think we'd be justified in purchasing a couple more pieces of experimental armor. So another hazmat, that's not ideal. What I'm looking for is a stasis vest for sure. Another plated vest, and that's going to be a hazmat, right? Yeah, that's annoying. We could sell those. We'll drop us down to 10 cores, but I think that's just more than enough, like, vests of all shapes and sizes, whoopsie daisy, to be able to accommodate for anything that we might need. So back to the old Chosen Stronghold. Kind of feel like I should have done that vest thing before coming here, but hey, we got there in the end, right? So, stasis vest for Lunko, sure. Shandin, I'm probably rolling the stasis vest as well. Rymir, toss up really between plated and stasis. That is a tough one. I actually think stasis vest as much as possible, except for on Gwen. And actually, now that I think about it, Lunko's got the shielding too, so we'll get the plated vest on the shielding, and we'll go for stasis vests everywhere else, including on Nacho. This does mean that our grenade count is looking a lot thinner than it was before, but I don't necessarily believe that this squad relies on grenades as much as it does hitting with guns, for lack of a better way of putting it. So last couple of bits that we want to do, we want to get that experimental magazine on Lunko, and we'll give Lunko the lightweight frame that usually goes on mag cannons, the blue screen's there as well. And then last thing to do here is, well, second last, because I'm looking at this 15 AP and I'm suddenly interested in what Tactical has on offer. For Shandin, our Marine, we're going to roll a advanced speed loader for sure. That's 2 free reloads, it just means that the magazine has to be completely empty. Basic reflex, and then probably, I'm just wondering where that second lightweight frame goes. And it does in fact, yeah, it goes to Shandin. So there we go. That's taken care of. Tactical. Kind of feeling the basic scope for Tactical, just for that basic extra accuracy. We'll throw an expanded magazine on there, and then the foregrip for the reactions. If you guessed that an advanced laser sight and advanced wildcat cartridges were going to go on the shotgun, you'd be absolutely right. And then I suppose we can actually, where is it, basic scope on the arc thrower isn't a bad call as well. Looking at this rail pistol in a bit more detail, it doesn't actually have a weapon mod slot, and I believe that the mag pistols do, so we'll grab one of those, because they should be, yeah, 18 supplies. Okay, cool. We want to try and keep above 200 supplies if we can, but if we're going to spend money on something, it's probably going to be this mission. And that unlocks 2 mod slots for Gwen's gun there. Excuse me. To which end, I'm kind of wondering, I guess we'll roll the reflex sight for the return fire. And then, given the fact that Gwen's got pounces and things like that, a free reload wouldn't be a bad miss. And I think that's probably us. A little bit low on grenades. Shandin can shred armor. So can Lunko. I want to believe that Lunko can. No, it's a captain level engineer that shreds armor. Well. Who is our captain and engineer that has that ability? It's Hooker, who's tired for 7 days, right? That's where I've seen it. I'm not going mad. Still kind of feel like fielding Lunko is the right decision, nevertheless. Although maybe actually it's Goonstone, because yeah, maybe it is Goonstone after all then. Just because she'll be able to chuck the blue screen rounds on Tactical and Gwen should they be needed. And it is the extra healing that could potentially come in handy. We've got reposition there too. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, Lunko. You have been replaced with Goonstone. And hopefully that doesn't come back and bite us. So the... Oh, I need to make the upgrades available too. Who knew that gearing up for this mission would take so long, huh? Experimental magazine, there we go. And then I think we'll just run a basic scope and flame there. So there's your blue screen, and then finally plated vest on Goonstone, maybe? I just can't decide if this is the right decision, you know. In actual fact, let's switch out this plated vest, this stasis vest for the plated vest on Nacho, and we'll give the stasis vest to Goonstone. Reason being is Nacho can gain health back by slicing folks up. And then, are we going to miss the flashbang if we don't have it, is the real question. We do have the frost. We do have a standard grenade here. Oh, these choices. I'm going to be locked in. I'm going to be locked looking at this forever. I think we will take a flashbang there, and then last thing to do then, tactical abilities. So, we could add concealment to tactical. Wouldn't be a bad thing. A second support. In fact, we could go support grenadier. That doesn't actually... I like that a lot, because that then frees up Goonstone to roll with maybe, yeah, the plasma grenade, and then tactical can run flashbang. That makes sense. Is there anything else we want to pick up with tactical? I feel like maybe. Although what that might be. Covering fire I do like. However, tactical doesn't actually have any sort of suppression. And I also quite like emergency aid, but I'm loath to spend 25 ability points, so I think we'll just call it a day there. Is there anything else on Gwen that might want to pick up? Kind of feeling the shield charge, actually. That's super useful. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Operation Impenetrable Days. We got there in the end. It only took 15 minutes to gear up for it and talk through all of that. And lose my voice a little bit as it happens. But we are here to hit the chosen stronghold of the assassin. Shandin, Nacho, Tactical, Rymir, Gwen, and Goonstone. Taking this one, hopefully, all the way to the end. And whilst we're talking about things and reasons to live in hope, hopefully this goes better than the last mission we did, because that's, oh, I don't know. Didn't go well, huh? With the whole evac and the losing Sinatra and the everything else that follows. I'm really gonna miss the Shadowkeeper that Sinatra was carrying. But I'm sure, you know, we will survive. We finally have a reason to purchase a mag pistol.
In fact, you may be the first human beings to step foot inside these walls. This may not be the most ideal situation, but it could be our only chance to take one of these things out. Good luck, and be careful.
Oh, thanks, Central. It's been a hot minute since
Okay,
I've
stay alert and remember why you're here. That thing dies today, no matter what it takes.
Detecting a strong energy signature further ahead in the facility. There is no doubt in my mind that it is from the Chosen.
Then that's where we need to be.
Take pride, XCOM. Pride that you have come further than any of your kind. Pride that your death this day honors the elders.
okay. Hopefully they're done talking, at least for now. Before I was interrupted by the exposition, it's been a hot minute since I've done a Chosen Stronghold mission. And in any of the campaigns that I've done, you know, like, obviously in my own time, it's the first one I've been recording. So I've got no real idea of what to expect. I think from the off, what we want to do is just get those blue screen rounds loaded for Gwen and Tactical. Rymir is running the Talon rounds.
Getting it done.
So if we pop those just on there. Blue screen rounds for everybody. And then we can probably stock Gwen up on the next turn. We'll just keep Goonstone here, actually. We haven't got a timer, which is nice. As it means that we can sort of take our time a little bit and let things come to us, I suppose.
I had hoped you would never find this place, XCOM. You have forced my hand. I can afford to give you no quarter.
Okay, cheers. I guess we'll crack this door open and see if there's anything waiting for us on the other side. There is.
We weren't expecting to sneak in here.
There's a lot of
today.
snakes.
Let's take these things out.
And a sectoid commander, I think that was? Yes. So we've got 3 basic Vipers and a sectoid commander. Okay, well, we've got 2 people here who are very keen on slapping things about with melee attacks. Let's just take a double check on this. Yeah, we do want to just murder this as soon as possible. I think that's a closed door situation. Yes, it is. So we should be able to just freely move about this room without worrying that we activate any of the packs. So let's send Nacho in. Get to work. Of course, the Vipers shouldn't pose too much of a threat now that I want to finish that thought. What we'll do here is connect with this sectoid commander, and then we can potentially get a kill on this Viper with Rymea too.
I'm spotted.
Didn't take us long to break that concealment. I guess it's a good thing that we've not necessarily had much call to keep Rymea in concealment all the time. I think we'll just move into this cover, right? And landing the kill there too. But no time for snakes. And you're chilling. We've still got a move on Nacho to take as well, but we'll cross that bridge when we come for it. You've got a 86er on this Viper up close. What I'd like is to get into a flanking position for this. I think Gwen's probably most suited to take this out with a little helping hand from Shandon, potentially. What we could do is, let's see what Goonstone can do first of all.
Seems doable.
We want to play this pretty carefully, and I'd rather not use any resources if we can avoid using them in a fight. Sticking to guns as much as possible. Shame about the no crit there, but maybe Tactical can come in and finish off that far Viper. This is Shandon, in fact. Really want it to be Shandon, but never mind. Sure, Gwen can manage that Viper. Here we go, Shandon then. So 94.
Hostile target down.
And then can Gwen and Tactical put the work in on this last Viper? I feel like they can. We'll move Gwen here, I guess. Yeah, we'll move Gwen into the flank. And if we get Tactical right up in this Viper's business, can you land this 86er? Yep. And Gwen should have, yeah, easy mode.
Target eliminated.
That was pleasant. And a job well done.
I guess that'll be okay.
We're off to a good start. Long may it continue.
Your world lies in turmoil, yet you choose to come here to face me. You squander what time you have left. You are not worthy of this world.
I think what we'll do is similar sort of
Running.
situation to the way we entered this room, really. We'll just get to these doors and then bust through them. Kind of feel like Nacho wants to be here, which means we can have Shandon just take this bit of cover.
My senses are keen.
I thought that was going to show us reinforcements coming in or something there, given the way the camera moved, but it just wanted to remind us of this very dead sectoid commander.
Yet here you now stand. My brothers were correct. You are unworthy of existence.
So, slightly bigger room than the last one. Can we see anything through this door? No. Okay, and I guess this is the direction we want to be moving in. Conscious that there might be stuff here coming towards us. I think what we could probably do is get those blue screens in place for Gwen.
We're green to go.
and get a restock on tactical, and we're just going to hold this position just to see if anything does come into this room before we decide to make a move.
Locked and loaded.
Come get some.
I'll keep a watchful eye. Moving to Overwatch. I'm on it. On Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad we did hold this position. That's a big group of enemies. Nacho landing an Overwatch and Shandon not landing, it's a thing that just happened. That is a lot of enemies coming in.
It's still moving.
There is one mech in the mix there. I was beginning to think that the blue screens haven't been necessary so far, but of course the mech has hung right back. Nice connection there. We got one more Overwatch.
Deflection.
Yes, we do. Gwen, no such luck.
Target's still up.
Although actually that was the pounce and the Overwatch. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so we've got...
With but a single command, yet they rebuild your world, offering you hope. Your actions this day are an affront to their generosity.
We've got 6 active. There's suddenly a potential use for Null Lance here. Kind of a shame that it doesn't connect with the Shield Bearer, but this would, in theory, demolish the Advanced Trooper and Mech. However, it does leave Nacho in a little bit of a predicament insofar as position's concerned. The other option is to Psionic Conduit, which I think we do. That should... Why hasn't that made this a free action? Well, that's annoying. Okay, fine. Didn't want that free action anyway. Do without it. Still think we go for the Null Lance through here. We just maybe want to move Nacho into this cover to then make it happen. That then leaves the Lancer, Hunter, and I'm sure there was another Lancer. There are 6 active, so that's... Oh, there. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, something's hiding. Yeah, okay, we've only got vision on 5. Maybe it's behind here or somewhere. I don't know. Wait, where did it go? Now I'm puzzled. Right, we'll move Nacho here. And get that Null Lance connecting with these two.
Kalu, be my witness.
Oh, and it has actually. That's weird. So Psionic Conduit has worked and made that Null Lance a free action. It's just not shown up when I've it still came up with end's turn. It just hasn't ended the turn. So that's fine. So Nacho's still got a shot in the bag, which absolutely not going to complain about. Kind of feel like that Advanced Hunter. I wonder if... Yeah, this should actually... Ah, there's the second Heavy Lancer just there. Okay. And yeah, you can make a connection with this Shield Bearer as well, so I think you can get the work in on that guy. Nice crit. Burn it as well. And then we break through just to this position. So that's that taken care of. Gwen, I think, probably wants to be in such a position as to draw this Heavy Lancer out. Although I prefer not to take the damage if we can at all avoid it. So far we've been pretty good at not taking damage. Maybe we move Goonstone in to take the Heavy Lancer down. Or the first Heavy Lancer down.
Did you see that one?
And then I'm kind of thinking Shandon here goes for reaction. So we just use that second action from Nacho to take care of the shield. We probably don't need the momentum. I don't see many ways in which we can connect with that in a way that's actually going to be significant. It may take a run on Rymea. Where do we want tactical? I think tactical comes along to there. We'll actually position Shandon behind Gwen for the aim bonus. Yeah. We're going to run Overwatches here. Can I shot that? 33%. Yoicks. Yeah, we'll just Overwatch. Nacho, you can stay put. Oh, it's taking a shot at us. Connected as well. That's unfortunate. And then there was stuff behind. Lancer, Shield Bearer, and Paladin. Nice hit from Gwen. I think that was just the Overwatch rather than the pounce. Yeah, there's the pounce. Great shot again. Yeah, the blue screen rounds that we fed to Gwen earlier, the reason why the shot connected straight with that guy's health rather than the shield. So the concern is there's another group of enemies in this room, right? And there's no sort of like two movements for Rymea this time, so I guess we'll just I think we'll use guns on the rest, and we'll use Nacho and Rymea to handle this guy. Send in Nacho first. Okay.
The elders have protected them well.
I'm just wondering where specifically we put Nacho now. Probably up here, actually. Yeah, that'll work. And then I think I'm not too keen on that shotgun actually putting the work in that we need it to from where. I'd love it if we could take this position, but yeah, I'm not convinced the shotgun actually does the work, so instead we'll just do what we know works.
I've got something over here. I got it right.
A brand new PCS. I haven't seen one of them in a little while, it feels like. I'm not sure how this interaction works. Oh, you can take a shot, that's cool. In that case, can you land this coin flip? You can. Man, assault infantry, eh? How about it? The paladin, I think, yeah, that's where the paladin is. We can actually sort of see it, basically. So, I wonder if Gwen has a shot on it from here.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
And it looks like they do. 90% at that. I think we'll lightning hands this. Should have, yeah, one more hit point. Okay, can you land the second? You can.
Good riddance.
And then Shandon has the AP rounds, so I guess we'll give Shandon the flank. 89. Nice connection. No easy way for Goonstone to get a shot except from behind Gwen. Oh, that's tactical, not Goonstone. But that's still a pretty good shot. Yeah, we're good.
I got it, right?
This is going alarmingly well.
Oh yeah.
Shandon took a bit of a ding, but nothing, like, not manageable. So we just Overwatch here. Oh! Hello, my little friends. Chrysalids. I think this is the first set of chrysalids we've seen. And they are horrifying. I kind of immediately wish we had a engineer with us. For, you know, the chrysalids, but we'll manage, Okay, so that is 4 chrysalids in a line next to an explosive device. Huh? And Gwen should have... If we reload Gwen, Gwen's got 2 shots, so can make this explosion happen, and then get another bit of work in on the crystals. I guess we move Goonstone here. You then resupply Gwen. as much as like the flamethrower would do some work here, fortunately for us, there's this wonderful barrel that all of the chrysalids except one have lined up against. There is... Ooh, that car thing's going to explode as well. How do we want to roll with Shandon is the next question. Shandon's got 2 shots too, so I guess we actually just send these down. There's also a reload and suppression. Zone suppression would grant reaction fire against every single chrysalid actually, so I think
Locked and loaded.
we go for the reload rather than 2 shots, and we do send the suppression down. I'm going to hold off on it just for a sec though. Using this guy unfortunately isn't going to connect with any of the chrysalids. It's a bit of a shame really. And Rymir doesn't do anything this turn without running gunning. Gwen still has a round in the chamber, although I'm kind of wondering if we want to run the Frost Bomb. I guess we probably just try and send this. Do we? Yeah, I suppose we do.
Deflection.
It's a bit of a shame that Rymir is so far out of range, because that would have been 2 quick kills with breakthrough. What could we do instead? Not too sure. This fella in the back's got 9 hit points. And does Nacho have Blade Storm? Yes, so actually what we probably want to do is bring... Although that's not necessarily the worst idea in the world either, is it? No, we'll go for our advanced trooper.
I will tear you apart.
Alas, no kill. And then if we were to run and gun Rymir to this spot, that would see a shot on the advanced trooper. Not the best shot though, admittedly. We could teamwork tactical, but I don't really love that idea either. One thing I want to do for sure is just bring Nacho here, set up a chrysalid chain, although this third one, these 2 in the back, will probably survive any hits from Nacho, and it would leave Nacho wide open to any shots from the advanced trooper, and they would be flank shots no less. I guess we probably do run and gun this then.
Going in for the kill. Go, go, go!
75, 71, 67, 41 on the actual target of interest, huh? Maybe shooting down, maybe taking down one of these chrysalids is a better option then. Yeah, go for the nice. And then
I'm running low on ammo.
Gwen doesn't have a shot on our guy. Maybe we run a taunt. We'll pull Nacho back here. And then Shandon suppresses but doesn't connect with the advanced trooper. It suggests that he will suppress the advanced trooper, but I don't actually think Shandon see. Well, no, we can see here that Shandon doesn't see this advanced trooper. So we'll run the suppression down this way anyway, because hey, you never know. But this is really just hoping for those reaction shots to connect. Should be 3 in total.
Holding.
All goes according to plan. There's the first, and it's a miss. We're off to a great start here. Although the Blade Storm gets put to work. One down, 3 to go. That one's running away to, I guess, where its friends are. We've got a connection, a bit of a naff one, but hey. That should put it in Bladestorm kill range. It does. And just a flat kill on that last one. Okay, fine. Take it. And then there was this guy who is going to go for the shot on Nacho, but nice dodge. So from the direction that Chrysalid ran, we can kind of infer that there is another group of enemies in this up here. What I'd like is just to grab this kill with Nacho, just bring Nacho back to full hit points. And that hasn't activated anything from this back room, which is a good sign. So if we... let's see where we can get people blue moving. So Shandon could actually take over from where Nacho is, although it needs a reload, so skip that move. Tactical goes to where Nacho currently is. I think we'll hold position with Rymir. Gwen could also get to where Nacho is. So I guess Gwen comes here. Yeah, I was a little bit concerned that there was going to be an activation there, but we're good. I think Goonstone moves just to where Shandon is. Nacho can probably stay put, and Tactical can move up. And let's see if anything comes through, following on from where that Chrysalid ran off to. That was, as far as like managing the Chrysalids goes, like that couldn't have gone any better, really. Tactical does need a reload, so we'll take that over the watch. And we'll watch for Goonstone. Nacho, you can stay put. Okay, that's not necessarily what I was expecting, but sure. We bring Nacho forward. If that triggers the Chrysalid to jump out... okay, it hasn't. There are no enemies. Interesting. There could still be enemies here. We have killed 17. That's a... There's not necessarily going to be any more, but given that this has been going well so far, simply by taking it cautiously, I see no reason to not continue on that path. And Shannon can hang in the back there. We'll just run Overwatches here. The Chrysalid may well jump out at us. Okay. I guess it was just running away rather than trying to find some friends. We've established that you killed the Chrysalid Goonstone.
We are not the monsters. We do not
What's going on?
kill and destroy. You project your own
That was very strange.
You blind yourself from the truth.
This isn't a door, so I guess... where are we? Where do we go from here, is the question. Oh, I guess this looks promising, maybe? It doesn't look like there's anywhere else to go here. There's no door there, so our options are this room or into the light, as it were. So Tactical, what do you see?
I'll go.
Maybe in there next, or in there. I guess we'll just position into the to move into this room then.
Okay.
And
I can handle
blue
that.
move with those that need the reload. So I think that is just Goonstone.
I can do that.
Yeah, it looks that way. Cool.
Stepping off.
Although Gwen needs it as well, but that's fine.
Back in.
And you go for the reload.
Good to go. In position.
I
18 enemies could well be it.
Your lives are forfeit, but for your children's children, surrender, and they may yet live.
To the left or to the right?
This entire universe will
I am a firm believer that when given the choice, you go left. So left it is.
I'm trusting you here.
And this looks promising. Insofar as being the right direction. I'm not sure it looks promising insofar as not being full of evil aliens that want to put us in the ground, but you know, we'll see. Well, I guess we'll just blue move up and overwatch our way forward, seeing as we've got that luxury. Doing this enemy within styles, except Goonstone, who we can yellow move with.
Scanning.
No one will slip past. Affirmative. Covering now. Got it covered. Fast.
Don't get many missions without a time. Yeah, we are done here. There's no alien activity or anything. Cool. Alright, let's just make sure of that then. What's in this room, Nacho? Aha. An objective appears. Okay. Let's hop to it then.
Solid copy.
If I remember rightly, we gotta...
Good to go.
We teleport
Energy
or
signature
something?
directly ahead. This
Yes.
appears to be an alien transport device of some kind.
Understood.
And as there's no
like we
alien
found
activity,
our
we
way
just
outta
can
here. Copy that.
get up in this room's business. This has gone really well
I see the path.
so far. We've taken way less damage than I was expecting to, and we've been able to manage every single
Affirmative.
pod
Moving out.
without
going.
too much concern.
I'm on it.
Even the scary one with the chrysalids was just like, we've actually got the tools for this. So that's everyone on the platform. Let's press buttons and activate the ascension gate. And everyone's on there, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Confirm.
Well done, Menace 1-5. See you on the other side.
Wherever that may be, huh? Shandon in the lead there. This is a very open room.
We're in the belly of the beast now, people. Proceed carefully. What is that? Some kind of stasis chamber for the Chosen? No wonder they keep coming back at us despite everything we throw at them.
Okay,
Even now, you
there's our
protect
objective then.
XCOM,
Destroy the
targeting
assassin's
your
sarcophagus. Nothing is activated.
task, epitaph of the
Um,
race. May you be remembered.
I do feel like we want to just proceed with ye old caution.
Got some advent here.
And, okay, 2 advanced hunters. Gwen? From downtown. You'll have to see it. Okay then. What kind of shots you got here? Coin flips? Well, 1 coin flip and 1 not so coin flip. Okay. Could we then put the work in on these 2 jokers without bringing any attention from anything else? I guess Raimi and Nacho are kind of just going to sit back and let the guns do the talking here.
I guess that'll be okay.
Goonstone. I don't like this half cover very much. Alright, let's see what these guys could do first. So 82 down the lane. It's a flanking shot from Tactical. Show us some moves. Okay, nice, nice. Shandon 65. Ah, hey.
Hostile target down.
This squad, eh? Gwen 57. Nah, I didn't think so. Didn't think so. Was flying too close to the sun. In that case, I guess we can take this
Seems
cover
doable.
with Goonstone and see what she can do. 42's not great, mind you. It's enough though. That's pretty sweet. Okay, and then I guess we'll bring Nacho here and near here? Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Scanning. I'll keep a watchful eye.
And there was no alien activity there. So I guess this room is now clear. And I guess if we go any closer to this thing, then the Chosen's going to go, "Bleh." So maybe we just collect this loot and double check our reload situation before we activate the fight. Another round of advanced wildcats, that's cool. Mind control gem. Doubt we'll ever see this being used.
Got your stuff here.
And she can't quite see that loot, so I'm feeling like we bring tactical back.
Okay, I'll go.
And we'll reposition, spread out and stuff once we decide to get things rolling with the Chosen. I will Overwatch just in case she goes, you know, like comes out the wall or something. She's a bit spooky. Give Gwen a quick reload.
In position. Covering now.
Okay then, and finally, loot me. That ability's so cool. All that for a basic bedded stock.
I've got the
Fair
thing.
enough. One more round of reloads because I didn't do them last time like an idiot. And then we'll get this show on the road. You don't need
I'll
one.
maintain my watch.
You
Ready to
do.
go.
You're good.
Come get some.
And you're good.
Got it covered.
Moving to Overwatch.
Scanning.
Right then. Let's see here. I don't like this positioning at all. I guess we'll move forward with Gwen.
Headed there now.
Still nothing? Okay.
No problem, boss.
Maybe I'm being a bit too cautious here. I don't know. Shandon's done something. Okay, fine.
At last, a true battle. You have done well, XCOM. Know that you have earned a good death.
And here we go.
All right. We've faced these things before and we
Oh,
can do it
Shandon's
again.
scared of her too.
No matter what happens today, only one side is
Thought it was just
leaving this
Nacho.
place alive.
Shandon's worked it out though, and so is Nacho. So as we fall through the floor, we can rest easy knowing that they're not going to run off in a blind panic. She was there, right? So what can we do about knocking her out of the old stealth that she's in? Probably nothing, huh? I think what we do want to do is just spread out a little bit to avoid any certain shenanigans. Although we could maybe launch... Nah, there's no range on the null lance there. Okay. I suppose what we have to do then is just let her have a free turn on us. But everyone's at full hit points. So whomsoever she decides to pick on should be able to tank a hit. Oh, there she is. Hello. That changes the approach entirely. Gwen does not have a grenade. I'd like the rupture. I'd love the rupture. What's her deal? 3 attacks in a single turn. Beastmaster reveals concealed. Immune to critical. So the only thing there really that I'm concerned about is Beastmaster, and 3 attacks in a single turn, and Nacho will deal all of the damage to her. Okay. Can we open this with a rupture then?
More where that came from.
We can. Oh, that is a way to start.
You have to do better than that.
Oh, we're gonna do really good, but we're gonna do really good, honey. Don't you worry about that. Lightning hand, 70%. Nice.
Wear off the armor.
This might be incredibly anticlimactical. If that's a word. I don't think that's a word. Gwen's just been nailing it here. Look at the sheer amount of damage that Nacho is able to put out on this. That is nuts. Yeah, I think that was a bit of an anticlimax.
Suffer my rage.
Good night. 19 damage. If you're gonna kill her...
The device appears to be some sort of
Oh, that thing's got 80 hit points. Okay.
tremendous amounts of psionic energy
We aren't done.
to the chosen, restoring them.
No wonder
Rapid healing in progress. 49% complete. I guess we need to move up and start putting some hurt into that thing then. Okay. I thought that was going to be a bit too easy. And there it is. Well, I'm glad that it wasn't just, you know, the end. I'm less glad that we're dealing with a Spectre and 2 Mutons. And I think I saw that the sarcophagus, was it, has 80 hit points. Oh, we'll add a priest purifier and a something else into the mix. Have a lancer, sure, why not? Okay, all of a sudden this has become a lot more complicated. Fine. We've had an easy time of it so far, so it's only fair. How do we play this? Yes, that does have 80 hit points. Yowza. And she's going to come back next turn. Okay. And there's, you know, this. Priest can heal, but if it went for a Holy Warrior, then that's cash money. Spectre's probably the priority here. We can get a flank on it from Goonstone featuring blue screens. Gwen's a bit far to cover this flank, though, for Goonstone, unfortunately. Although, under the circumstances, I actually do think taking this, it's a bit of a risk for Goonstone, true, but taking them out is a good idea. Didn't pull an 8th on us and actually landed the hit, which is great to see. Kind of wondering if we just put Nacho to work on the... Okay, she can't actually target it, so that solves that dilemma, I guess. And the only thing that Nacho can really get any work in on is the Heavy Lancer, although a Null Lance through there might actually work. Let's take a look. Can we get the connection we need? Not really. Okay, that's fine. In which case... get the work in on this Lancer, and then I've got an idea of what we do next.
Their armor is tough.
And if you thought that my idea was use Rymir to full advantage, you'd be absolutely right. That's probably the major threat taken care of.
Check it. Set him up, you can knock him down.
And that's the annoying threat taken care of. And that leaves us with what? 2 Mutons, a Priest, and a Purifier. Okay. Manageable. Manageable. Yeah, 2 Mutons, a Priest, and a Purifier. So the Mutons and the Purifier are actually all in a pretty good run for Shandon to maybe lay down a suppression zone. I would say so. I think that's reasonable. We'll hold on that for a moment. Gwen can actually get into, hey, come and hit me territory. Maybe we just use tactical to put the work in on that then. I would like to just try and get some damage on this each turn if we can. And as we've kind of proven last turn, that so long as we've got the shots available from probably Nacho and Gwen on the Chosen, then they can like do the work there. Okay. The important thing, I guess, is that this is targetable all now, because it wasn't before. So then. Nice crit.
It hit the plate.
That's momentum. Tactical. The concern I've got, I think, yeah, we'll bring tactical into this high cover then, and we'll put tactical to work on this. The more shots we can take on it each turn on that thing, the better, I guess, because 80 health is not a small amount to chew through. And we'll run zone suppression down this sort of little avenue. Doesn't cap the last Muton, but 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And I suppose we want to pull Nacho at least a bit away, just to get ready for the Chosen reappearing. Rymia actually stays put. And yeah, she's back.
See now the futility of your actions and stand down. Your death will be merciful.
It's a shame we didn't land the suppression on this Muton, but if it's going for Gwen, that's fine. Less fine is that return fire. But hey. Oh, it's suppressing Gwen, incidentally. That's interesting. I think Elder's Cleansing is something that I keep meaning to check and don't. The priest is probably going to become a nuisance the longer we leave it standing. So we might send Rymia in to put it into stasis. Great connection there from Shandon. Doesn't put the Purifier down, but I mean, hey, take what you're given, right? Rightio. Chosen's currently over here somewhere being an invisible nuisance. Tactical. No, we have to get the Chosen down in order to be able to land shots on that. That's something else, huh? Okay. What might
I'm trusting you here.
work is if we can... We should get the... we'll get a Disorient on the Priest. A stun would be massive, but the Disorient would be fine. Amazing. 35% on that stun. Wow. And we... Has Goonstone got a reasonable shot on the Priest? Not without reloading, unfortunately. However... let's come back to that. Shannon, I think, reloads, and then we want to try and get some kills on the go down this little avenue here. Okay, Priest is stunned for 3, so we can put that in the back of our mind for now. No Lance will connect quite wonderfully here. In fact, I think we'll put the No Lance to work. Why is that saying friendly fire? It doesn't look like friendly fire. Maybe we should just... Yeah, okay, we'll move Rymia. Probably, I'm kind of thinking the Priest is where we'll put Rymia to work. It's going to take 2 rounds of slapping it about with the sword in order to get it down. So, that's fine there. Gwen's suppressed. The No Lance... Oh, was it going to hit Tactical, I guess? Yes, it most certainly was. We can't thread the needle, can we? Yeah, we can't thread that needle without touching Tactical, unfortunately, so we will have to move Nacho up. But, and then we should be able to connect with these 2 from here, surely. It's going to suck if we can't. Maybe we can't. Yikes. Maybe we just grenade that Muton to stop the suppression on Gwen. It will allow Gwen 2 shots. I'm not sure what the Chosen's going to do, but I don't like this row. But then, I don't really know what else we can do about it. That's 4. Shandon can and should move. But yeah, let's get Shandon around here, just so we're not gonna... That's inviting a harbor wave, basically. We will lob this grenade to stop the suppression. Okay. Gwen's got 2 rounds in the chamber and 94, and that's pretty solid, but can we do something else? 66 from there. Oh boy. Bolt's not really going to accomplish much. Oh, we can. Look. I'm such a fool. There it is. That's what we're looking for. Send it. Doesn't quite kill the Muton.
What value do you place on the lives of your
Unfortunately, however, Gwen does have this 94%er. Well, that gets sent home.
Target neutralized.
And we'll go for a basic reload there. And Shandin can actually just roll suppression again. And here she comes. What are you going to do?
They're trying to play
Harbor
us.
Wave. So that's on Tactical Goonstone and Nacho. I'm really glad we moved Shandon, that's for sure. Gwen should be able to deal with this Muton now. In particular, if we like found somewhere within from which we could flank it. Actually, is there any reason not to move Gwen here? Yeah, we can do this. Shannon's going to go on a rescue mission. Still got the stun rolling on the priest, so I think Rymea comes in to just polish off that Muton. Although, is there a way? I think instead... It's on 1 hit point, right? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Rymea can actually finish both of these then. Because that will open up Relentless, and then... Yeah, she has a shot on the Muton from here. So, there you go. Okay, and then there was a Chosen. She is going to have another shot on us whilst we recover from the Harbor Wave. What can Natch do here, actually? Natch can just get the work in, which isn't the worst idea in the world. Well, Shannon needs a reload, so I think instead... yeah, we'll do this. We'll move Nacho to grab Goonstone. No. What? What? Ah, for crying out loud. Okay, then fine, we won't. Why can't you revive?
I'm on it.
Hopefully Tactical's got enough movement in the bank to get to this spot. I swear where Nacho moved was green.
I respect your loyalty to an ally.
Just can't revive.
in need.
Okay, fine.
You will die
Fortunately, Tactical has got enough movement. Probably going to see someone take some damage here.
Alright.
But no one's down for good. I mean, we don't really go with 29% shot, do we? No, we'll just move you around.
All set.
Give you the aim bonus for next turn. Beastmaster's probably going to be a faceless, I guess. It is. Ah, Gwen. Gwen's just an absolute delight to bring on missions. Having Pounce on a Phalanx is so good. Really glad that she opted to go for Goonstone there as well, because Goonstone automatically hunkers down and stuff. So that played out about as well as it could for us. Now, Shandon does still need a reload. I think what we do here is we'll run a resupply. I'm not sure what interaction that's going to have insofar as Shandon using... Yeah, it's going to replace Shandon's blue screen with the AP rounds. What kind of rupture could you get on her? 56. I'm not too enthusiastic about it, actually, so we'll just go for the clear shot. Get rid of this guy.
Impressed yet?
Nacho's going to make the sort of final run against the Chosen here. Rymea can't really do much from where they presently are. So instead I think what we can do is move them up, ready to do some work on the objective. Gwen should see It's a shame we can't quite move Gwen here, because it would have been great to get that flanking shot and have Gwen going, come on, hit me. Never mind. What we'll do is bring Gwen out wide open anyway. Take the lightning hands here, 57, or do we just go for a disorientation? I think we'll go for the disorient, actually. Nice. Didn't land a disorient. I guess she's immune to that? Is she? What does your thing say? Critical strikes. I guess it just didn't actually do it. Fair enough. Not doing it. We'll just make do. Shandon's got 44 percenters, which kind of sucks. Can we make that better from where we are? Not really. Tactical's probably looking even worse. I think then we'll move tactical around. Maybe we actually go for a suppression here. Do we suppress? Yeah, because if she fires on us, then the suppression will actually do some work. Actually, a point blank from Shandon could be the dish of the day here. 94? Take it. Yeah, cool. And she's bewildered now. So then we're not looking at a kill from Nacho. We can utilize this opportunity to grab the loot. I think actually not getting the kill here is potentially fine. I'm wondering if once she goes down is when the reinforcements spawn, or are we going to see reinforcements coming in this turn? Guess that's the real trick, isn't it? We'll have to find out the hard way, which is to say, learn by doing. No go on the suppression. She is only on 12, well 14 with the armor. That's a blind. A blind on Gwen and Shandon ain't the end of the world, really. Mostly because we could just bring Shandon up here. Not Shandon, Gwen. We'll bring Gwen up here. Kind of shot. Yeah, I mean you're looking at like 100% now, even through your blindness. So, given that Nacho can't do anything to the objective, we'll take this shot. And unless I am horribly mistaken, Nacho should be able to quieten her down. Yeah.
Feel the power of the Templars.
And then the only person I'm not certain of being able to take the shot on the objective is Shandon because of the blindness.
Of energy housed in that capacitor. I fear the Chosen could continue the regeneration process indefinitely. I do not believe we can simply
That's
wear them down.
Understood. We need to make
They don't get long,
destroying
huh?
our top priority.
Where's the target preview?
Okay,
Surely you
I'll
can
go.
see the thing from here, right? Yeah, okay. Question really is, can Shandon see it?
What's over there?
Because if Shandon can see it, then he has actually got 2 rounds in the chamber to send this way. I don't know that Goonstone can connect with it from here. Nope. Hard lines. And Shandon probably can't see it. We'll bring Shandon forward just in case. Yeah, no go. Okay.
On Overwatch.
And what's the reinforcements going to do? They are coming in.
On the ground.
Berserker, Advanced Trooper, and another Purifier. Are we going to get 6 again?
They're repositioning on us.
We are. 2 Berserkers. Oh my. Oh my. There's Goonstone. Nice. Putting the work in already. Gwen was blinded, so probably doesn't see all this going on from where they currently are. And yeah, okay. 2 turns on the Lance. Practical and Raimi are currently in a bit of a spot. Man. Where do we find the damage to get the objective? Is the question. Alrighty, so that shield bearer in the back there is going to cause problems unless it's dealt with ASAFP. To that end, I think we go in with Nacho on it. 3 armors, so much to chew through. Still, I'll take 5 damage. And that means we can just dip Nacho back there. Tactical Rymir have got a Berserker right up in their business. Gwen's looking promising for this Berserker. I don't know whether or not we land a kill even with 3 shots though. We do if they all connect at like 8, but we're living in hope a bit there. I do think leaving Gwen in this position, just going, come on you fools, try and shoot me, probably the right decision. So we'll just go in on this Berserker. Yeah, 6, this ain't gonna cut it, we're not gonna see a kill here. They're not even 100%, although maybe we will. Can we land these? If this lands, it's a kill actually. Excellent. I never doubted you for a second, Gwen. Okay. Shandon. Tactical. We've got that purifier there. We've got a trooper there, and a shield bearer there. What's the play? What is the play? What kind of work have you got available to you? Oh, okay. Now a plan starts to come together. First things first, this is a kill. Even if we only see 7 damage, that's a kill. Then, it's a crying shame we can't quite nip around there. We do have to deal with this trooper in order for Rybia to comfortably get here and then take the shot with the shotgun. Does leave the issue of this Berserk floating. But actually I think the Purifier and the Berserker have got like the lowest accuracy of what's currently on the field right now. So yeah, let's see what we can do down here then. Goonstone flanks this and takes 100%. Bang. That's opened up even more options. Rymir dips down here. And then Talon rounds this guy. Outstanding. And then there was a Berserker, a Shandon, and a Tactical, and a Purifier. I think, as tempting as it is, again, like what kind of I'm not sure we can shoot and then point blank with Marauder. Maybe we can. I think we'll give it a go. Yes, we can. Of course we can. Why wouldn't we be able to? It's Marauder. In which case, do we save the point blank for the Chosen, or do we put it to work here? We're not going to see a kill, even with point blank being used, actually. So I guess we'll...
I'm trusting you here.
Could go for a stun. Maybe the stun's the play.
Nighty night.
Yeah. See you in 3 turns. And then that would be another little bit of extra work here on... Yeah, we'll do this then. Kind of wish I'd just gone for the 2 rounds of fire on the objective rather than take any shot at the Berserker, but hey-ho. Can Nacho make it? Yes. Hey, we're getting some serious resistance going up to those spheres right now. What's our friend the Purifier going to do? Miss a 69 center on Shandon. Cool, thanks. We lost her already? She zooped in there. Fair enough. We'll come back to her. I think Tactical can get a good flank on this purifier here. Yeah, 87's not bad. Oh well, we're going to need more than that, unfortunately. Gwen's off in Narnia presently. I need to reload, so we'll come back to that once the reload's done. We're spread out enough here where I'm less concerned about harbour waves, so a small victory, but a victory nevertheless. I guess we'll bring Shan. Do we just take these shots actually? They're 87s. They're not the greatest, but they're not the worst. Or do we move into the flank? What else have we got available for that purifier? Not much. I guess you just send that. Yeah, nice.
I can handle that.
What would be nice actually is... Where are you? Let's zip Rymir over here. And then we will move Shandon into this flank.
On the move.
And Shandon can strip armor. Wow, nice.
Went off the armor.
And I definitely remembered that the return fire was a thing, so baiting the return fire there was part of the plan, and you can't tell me otherwise.
A trivial loss.
That's
Easily replaced.
those problems dealt with. I guess we'll just bring Nacho in for a go at the Berserker, seeing as, you know, we don't know where the assassin currently is. And we leave Nacho here.
Standing fast.
You were created for this very purpose.
Berserker's back on its feet, but Bladestorm... Oh, Bladestorm's been put to such good use this mission. She didn't actually move that far from where she's been. Nice miss.
They're all over me.
Okay. Nacho's got a run at her. Tactical would need a reload and a reposition because I don't like Tactical being open like this. So I guess we'll position Tactical in such a way as to hit the objective next time that becomes available. Rymir would also need a reload, and I don't want that reload to come from Goonstone because it would replace the Talon rounds that I've become incredibly fond of this mission. So to that end, where does this send you? No, that's just the opposite direction to where we want to go. I guess we'll take this flank from Goonstone. Or not, as the case may be. What? But it said you were able to see her from there. Okay, fine. I guess you just reload then.
Reloaded.
That's annoying, but hey. We'll deal with it. Gwen. Sounding like a broken record for sure, but can we get Gwen to just, like, take some fire here, maybe? Look.
Hit the armor.
Gwen never misses. You definitely should think about shooting her. Let's pull Shannon up a touch, and we'll probably want to go for a reload here. Yeah, not much else that we can do. And I guess we do just send Nacho in to get some work done, if nothing else.
My strike surges forth.
We've still got Rymir, but as I mentioned before, they need a reload, so
Do something about that armor.
Mercy for you.
let's see about coming. Yeah, we can come forward to here reasonably. Potential harbour wave territory there, I guess, but
Oh yeah.
we've got people within range to be able to pick them back up.
My reserves are endless, Commander.
Going for the faceless is like one of the best things the assassin can do. Especially if we just put Nacho next to it and he does the old Bladestorm thingy. Gwen being able to take that pounce shot's super good as well. Oh, you've ran in the wrong direction here.
Curse their armor.
Less enthusiastic about the fact that you connected that though. Not going to pretend otherwise.
You will
she can move fast. She has got like 22 movement, I suppose. Okay. Learned the hard way that apparently we can't revive from there. So kind of puts tactical in a little bit of danger, but we'll leave tactical open to a blank just to get Nacho back up. You know, when we first came into this room and I thought, we've killed the Chosen, it's no problem. I'm really starting to feel the burn insofar as how wrong I was, because this has gone on, huh? We'll leave that alone, maybe. I don't know. Let's obviously bring Goonstone back into play. And yeah, we'll just send the Faceless.
You know that. One dies, another is already born to take his place.
Nacho's currently disoriented, which kind of sucks. So then. I guess we just move up on the Chosen. Gwen's in the hopeful position of taking fire here. And doesn't seem to miss with that pistol. All those times the Shadowkeepers let us down. Good old trusty mag pistol's been doing the work. You still got the disorientation on you? That sucks. Oh well, go grab some loot. You've done a lot of work, it'll be fine. You can't even grab loot when it's at least we can get tactical, probably in position for the objective actually, now that I think about it. She ran in this sort of direction. Kind of regretting not bringing a battle scanner, honestly. I guess we just set up an Overwatch here. Who knows where she is? Still hasn't appeared, which is a little bit annoying. Not going to pretend it isn't. But it's giving us an opportunity to move people forward towards the objective, I guess. So, you know, that's something. I'd really like to find her and then get, because as soon as she's found, the sooner we can get some work done. I've realized what I did there, and I didn't like the position. I should have reloaded Gwen, and I didn't, because I'm a fool. Otherwise, I guess we just hold position. She's got to show up eventually. Ah, she's there. Hello. Welcome to the Overwatch zone. Oh my, that's horrible. Okay, we need to get Nacho up to tactical. Big time. I guess we can momentum to tactical here though, so that's something. Right, she's got 8 hit points left. Okay. You get here. For the first time in what feels like forever, we've got a medkit available and putting it to use. Has been a while. Kind of interesting that we can't seem to see her. Maybe we do this old chestnut then. Where are you? Get over here. Reposition's so good. And then, if you were to just get yourself there, you could not kill her? Oh my stars. Of all the times to not get the crit, that is not it. Come on. Okay. Come on, Goonstone. Send it home. Nice.
Did you see that one? With the amount of energy housed in that capacitor, I fear the Chosen.
It does seem that way, doesn't it, Tygan?
Process indefinitely. I do not believe we can simply wear them down.
Understood. We need to make destroying it our
Good
top
thing that
priority.
been keeping 2 shots in the chamber with Shand in there. Tactical's got to run too. I think we probably see.
Understood. Moving out.
She's not going to resurrect next turn. I guess we'll go lightning hands on it as well. Try and get the work in here. So, the reinforcements come in, but we still can shoot at the objective. Ah, Bladestone opener. Love it. And I didn't see exactly what health the objective's on now, but I want to say Shandon might actually be able to send it home. Don't like that tech burster very much. Shield bearer and a tech burster really sucks actually. So, Shandon, was I right? 13? I think you do send this home, buddy. Maybe not with that kind of damage roll. Good lord. Come on. 8. Yeah, there it is.
I'm hoping that's a good thing.
Yes, the regeneration process has been interrupted. Readings on the capacitor indicate it has become highly unstable.
Then let's target that Chosen with everything we've got.
So now I guess what happens is she appears one more time, pontificates in our direction, and we put her down for good. Which is fine by me. What I'm looking for here is a null lance, and I think this should connect. It does put Nacho in a little bit of a predicament because she's gonna be here, but it does connect and takes out the Far Trooper. It puts the Tech Burster in a bit of a situation. We should be able to. Oh wow! It didn't take out the Trooper. Tremendous. Okay, well. That's unfortunate for sure. How do we play this then? How do we play this? Shield bearer, trooper. We got a shield bearer berserker situation here and a heavy lancer there. Mustn't disregard this guy at all. In fact, well then. Well. How about... Where is Rymir in relation to all this? Can you connect with this? You can. And you should actually be able to get work in on the Tech Burster too. I tell you one thing, everyone in this squad is probably going to need one heck of a rest after this mission.
I'm trusting you here.
We're going to need a 10 here. Well, yeah, 10 effective damage, so it definitely needs a crit. But it might go down, we'll see. It does. Ah. Okay, that's one problem solved. The difficult decision here is between this heavy lancer and this shield bearer, and I'm of a mind to say that of the two, the shield bearer probably warrants more hatred. So I think what we do is send a shield charge in with Gwen. The stun's not going to last, but it does knock it out of... what does it, though? It hasn't quite knocked it out of cover, unfortunately, which is what I was kind of gunning for. Not the end of the world, though. Shannon's out of actions. This leaves Goonstone and Tactical. I kind of feel like we'd probably go for another stun on our Berserker buddy here with Tactical. So let's switch around to here and see if Tactical lands this. 94%. Nice. I am so glad that I bought the upgrade on that thing before this mission, because it's been put to some solid use. We can get Goonstone behind Gwen, which I think is going to be the choice. It does look like it's going to go boom, huh?
Seems doable.
Yeah, we'll get Goonstone in here, and then I guess I Probably, I would like this. Good crit. Doesn't land a kill, unfortunately. Here she is for what should be the final time. Do they make it through their fear? Shandin does. Nacho doesn't see her from where they are currently. And yeah, no kill, which is kind of fine.
Only the armor.
6 damage is a big ouch.
Their blood is on your hands, Commander.
Yeah, I didn't think the one-turn stun was going to do much good for us there, unfortunately. But I'll take those two not actually firing on anyone, for sure.
Not thought this possible. To fight another unequal
And then we've got... Oh, she's so keen for this, eh?
For that, you have my gratitude.
I wonder if we can get some work done on the shield bearer in the back after taking that kill.
It's dead. It has to be dead.
Of those born by the Elder's hand,
There is a shot.
not all are
It's
created.
probably not a good one, but there is one. 43. I mean, give it a punt, right? We'll deal with the Chosen when we deal with the Chosen. That shot actually landed, which is massive. Gwen,
I'm running low on ammo.
probably... What HP is this thing on? 2, 5, 8. You want to land this 8 for us, Gwen? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Enemy down.
Because Gwen doesn't miss. Let's just take care of these immediate threats and we'll deal with the Chosen once and for all afterwards. There's still the matter of the fact that Nacho's looking a little bit worse for wear here. And this shield bearer up in the back is, well, present. What I'm kind of thinking of doing here is finding a way to get some bandages up on Nacho with Goonstone. That would involve Shandin maybe landing a kill on this, not with that reload requirement though. That's a shame. I didn't check the ammo like a normal person should have. I think we'll manage without tactical heading towards Nacho. This kind of needs to land an 8 as well. Doesn't. It's still got one more turn on its stun. I think it was stun for 3. So then, if we were to bring Goonstone here, is that in range for bandages? It's not. Interesting. Okay, in which case we'll just Overwatch.
Well, how about that?
What do you do? Oh, you go for Goonstone, eh? Okay. That's fine. She probably then bandages herself. Is that a miss? Untouchable. Amazing!
I'm under fire.
Is there anything Gwen can't do?
Deflection.
Tactical retreat.
Sending an Intimidate in there as well, just for good measure. Okay, we know where she is, which is good. Goonstone's actually got the HP regeneration from the Stasis Vest. We can bring Nacho forward, drop tactical back.
You here.
Right, Mia's probably going to just need to take care of this guy that I actually forgot about. It's got 11 hit points.
If you say so.
Can you send it? It would be so good if you could send it. No, of course not. You've done too much. It's only an 80% chance to crit. You fool. I need more than that.
In the water here.
Maybe we just try these coin flip shots from Gran then. Amazing. Actually amazing.
This one could hope.
Okay, so Operation Let's Get Nacho some health points back. Here's a go.
Settle down. You're fine.
43 enemies. And then I guess actually what we can do here is we'll bandage
Get up and
Goonstone.
get back out there.
And then I feel like sending the reload over to Gwen is probably the right call. I'm pretty sure actually Nacho... Is there anyone else that's taken damage this mission? It's gone on for such a long time, I can't quite remember. What we could do here is actually make a use of a grenade. Get some armor stripped. Wasn't expecting both points of armor there, but I'll absolutely take it. And then, who does this get sent on? Shandon? We'll hold it. Maybe use it the other way around on the next turn. We can pull Nacho up, though. Although this is potentially going to be a horrifyingly... Okay, it's not. I was expecting a really bad harbor wave. And instead we get a faceless. You know what that means. Gwen's got no time for faceless. Blind grenade. It's just what the doctor ordered on... Okay, it was just on Nacho, which is manageable beyond all accounts, because if we brought Nacho to here, Nacho still gets 100% shots on her. Gwen, where are you? There you are. What's the lightning hands on this guy looking like? Take that.
This one might be carrying something. Target down.
And then 57, less enthusiastic about 57. Let's move you up here.
Orders confirmed. On the
Grab
move.
that loot. An Illyrium core, perchance? Yes.
Got something new.
Not like we've been spending those like crazy recently or anything.
The pain will only strengthen my focus.
Kind of... I think this is a kill. We're going to kill it here. So, to that end... What I'd really like is just to land one more shot. Where's Goonstone in relation to all this? Could we do one
No
more
problem, boss.
of these old repositions? We can. Let's get Raimi up front and center then. Get over here. We'll send you in for guaranteed damage. Looking for the Bewilder here. We don't actually need it anymore, thinking about it, because what we do now is
I will tear you apart.
round one.
I have seen far
And then we get teamwork.
Together we are strong.
And round two.
I strike for my people.
And she's out.
It wasn't easy, but we managed to pull it
Huh.
off, Commander. If only we could see the look on the Elders' faces.
And her big slab.
You have fought well, XCOM. May you reclaim this world for your own.
Holding.
Mission complete. 45 enemies. Only 3 of the team got wounded. Let's take a look at the stats. 33 turns. Hiya. So, in all of that, Shandon only managed a single kill. But 15 of 17 shots. 3 of 5 Overwatch. 43 damage. Not bad at all. Nacho, 5 kills, 161 damage, and the shot accuracy kind of doesn't really factor into things with Nacho, let's be honest here. That's an insane amount of damage, and movement to a kind of... This is so low for Shandin, wow. I wonder if these stats are just for the second part of the mission or for the entire thing. Kind of hoping it's the entire thing, but looking at these numbers, I'm beginning to wonder. No kills for tactical throughout the entire mission. 8 of 12 shots landed. And it is, yeah, it's picking up the entire mission, because there's Viper. We didn't see any Vipers in this room. We saw them at the very beginning. Nevertheless, all of those stuns that tactical landed, yeah, super glad tactical was here. Those stuns were just so good at locking down those berserkers and making life a lot more bearable. 10 kills for Ymir, 10 of 11 shots landed, 1 of 1 on the Overwatch, 97 damage. Let's just compare that, yeah, 161 damage, this is nuts. 141 damage from Gwen, 30 of 36 shots, 7 of 12 Overwatch, 5 kills. That's just, phalanxes are so good as well. And like Gwen with the pounce and stuff is just, there's so much value there. Impressively, I think Gwen is actually one of the 3 that didn't take any damage this mission. And Goonstone, huge amount of work there, 100% shot accuracy over 14 shots, 4 of 4 on Overwatch, good amount of damage and kills as well. Really glad we brought Goonstone on this, especially with regards to the repositioning in the sort of second half. Being able to just bring Rymir to where they needed to be was awesome. So yeah, really glad we opted for Goonstone over an engineer, I think. Definitely proved the value. Makes me want another keeper, honestly. But our first of the 3 chosen is down before we've even met the third one. We don't have to worry about the Avenger being attacked by the Assassin anymore. And we got a good few promotions there, I think. Unless I'm horribly mistaken. I'm sure Gwen got a promotion. Nacho got one. I mean, moment of truth. Okay, so it was Rymir and Gwen, huh? Everyone's shaken up. Shandin's so tired he doesn't actually have an energy bar anymore. So they all need a bit of a rest. But who can blame them, right? That was a long mission. I need a rest, never mind the rest of them. So, Major Gwen, let's take a look. Fire the pistol 3 times at the same target. That's pretty cool. If shield wall is active, all adjacent allies will enter Overwatch. That's kind of dependent on having everyone just surrounding Gwen, which I don't tend to have happen. Every time you're targeted, the energy is channeled to your pistol. Energy is unleashed with your next standard shot. I actually think it's going to be fan fire. Fire your pistol 3 times at the same target that can be a ridiculous amount of damage output. So yeah, that seems good to me. And Major Ymir are assault infantry. Untouchable is massive. CQB dominance radius at this point is 6 tiles. So like zone defense is pretty good. But I actually think untouchable is the way to go here for sure. Because on most turns, we're seeing a kill. One thing I think we do need to look at is getting a will PCS here though, because 39 is just such a, like, negative. Similar to Lunko, like, Iberia can do 1 mission and then they're out for ages, it feels like. And we got the Assassin's Arashi. The chosen assassin's fail-safe weapon. In close quarters, it is no less dangerous than a sword. And we got her sword, which is kind of cool. 3 Illyrium cores is nice, considering we spent quite a few ahead of going into this. A dodge PCS is pretty good. And a bunch of corpses that we can probably sell for a little bit of money. Never going to complain about that. But yeah, getting the gun and the sword is excellent. And research into these weapons. I guess we have to do this research before we can use these. I mean, Tigan here is like the sword is the real asset, you know, because he has studied the blade. Just look at him, right? But yeah, our first chosen is down. Everybody's shaken, right? 2, 3. Oh, only 3. Interesting. What's that research going to take? Let's just take a quick gander at that before we call it a day. Assassin weapons, 16 days. Unlocks them for use, I guess. So yeah, we've probably got to do this research before we can use those weapons, eh? Is that worth it, though? That's a question. I kind of feel it is. I want to use them. They're cool. Yeah, let's switch research gears from plasma weapons to those, because they were earned, man. We've put up with the assassins this entire campaign, so taking her out is pretty big. And this episode has gone on for double the length of time that they do usually, but that's the nature of the beast. That was a long mission, and it was a really fun mission, and I think more than all of that combined, the squad that we sent in was managed to just handle it so well. Really glad with how that went. It could have gone a lot worse for sure, but yeah, what a positive note to end on, especially considering the state of things in the previous episode where we had to evac out of that horrible situation. Not to, sour the mood or anything like that by recalling past mistakes. We'll leave it there. Thank you very, very much, as always. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed running it, because that mission was cool. I will see you next time. Please take care of yourself.
Mortana Mortat, Crossgod, Mox. Do you dream of understanding the nonsense that's constantly being spewed in your face whenever you step outside in our lovely little world? Well, good news. Expert translators among the Resistance are hard at work deciphering the bullshit of the Advent language. Soon you too will be able to confuse and intimidate your friends. Isn't it awesome?